for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Iguodala with the bucket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the Jazz call time here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Now here's Durant. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Archibald passes to Embiid. Here's Archibald. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Durant. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Here's Archibald. Passes it to Drummond. Here's Archibald. Pass to KD. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 6 assists here tonight. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Jazz trailed by 19. Here's Durant. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Utah. The pass to Embiid. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Thompson. Boy, that win against the 76ers, he's another guy who really showed up to play. Iguodala outside. Releases. That one off the back iron and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
To the paint. And that one is off. Smith with the defensive effort. Raptors leading by 17. Good D by Embiid. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now Stojakovic. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Now here is Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Well, guys, there's no doubt if you're talking about the best shooters in the NBA right now, Klay Thompson's name has got to be in the conversation.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 17. And here's Russell. Just could not put it together in that loss to San Antonio. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Now here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Russell dishes to Bagley. Pulls up. And it's Russell missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Hibbert trying to free himself up. They get the rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And Toronto making a change here. The Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Johnson. Jazz trail by 18. Bagley the pass to Tatum. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's McLaughlin, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Here is Elliott. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Smith the pass to Chenier. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Now, here is Smith to the middle. Here's Chenier. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Bagley. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Here's Chenier. Smith right side. With 1 on the clock. The putback. And so it's Toronto controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so you kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Stojakovic. Tatum out there with Bagley. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's McLaughlin in a shooting guard. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Bagley. Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Stojakovic. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Stojakovic has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jazz. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Moore with it. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist from Moore. And the Raptors lead by 20.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Passes it to Tatum. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And it's Stojakovic missing.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Moore outside. No good from outside. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Got a piece of it. Moore with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Chenier. Finished off the break. Chenier's got his second bucket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And the Jazz call time here. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, and Utah making a change here. On defense, the Raptors. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The wide open look for Durant. And the Jazz, another three.
Boy, the quick release of Kevin Durant, and the release point so high, you really can't get a good contest on him.
Now Moore. To Hibbert. That shot off the mark. Good D by Drummond. Goes up on the wing. They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And he knocks down the first one.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And both free throws good for Drummond. Raptors leading by 17. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Nice shot by Robertson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Archibald. The Jazz again can't hit it. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. A shot by Johnson, no good. Jazz trail by 20. Outside Tatum. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
The pass to Johnson. And here's Gordon. Yes, that goes in. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Tatum, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Robertson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Monday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Memphis Grizzlies. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Embiid, he's checked in for Tatum. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Bing can't hit.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Here's Robertson. The teardrop falls in. Robertson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Back to KD. Fires top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Durant's got 7 points. Here's Robertson. He's got 13. Brand outside. Misses the 3. Jazz trail by 20. Bing, the pass to Durant. Over Iguodala. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From deep, Iguodala hits the three-point bomb. He's got 12.
We know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
Brand against Durant. A putback, and Drummond is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The shot's good from Robertson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Archibald after the made shot from Oscar Robertson.
And nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Iguodala against KD. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Thompson from long range. Utah with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
KD passes to Drummond. Toronto grabs the miss. Mikan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 15-footer tried to bank it in, but he misses. Jazz trail by 21. It's tipped.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And Thompson kicks to Robertson. Robertson is double. Here's Brand. No good. Shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And the rejection by Brand. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Iguodala. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo.
Wow, Iguodala, an incredible dunk. Woo, did he leave the ground quickly?
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Traps in the tray. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Robertson passes to Brand. Thompson for 3. They grab their own miss. Brand, good.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here is Durant. Following the score of Elton Brand. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Jazz have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Smith checked in for Robertson. The free throw drops for Durant.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
Now, here is Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Bing. Pass to Embiid. A fadeaway. It's rebounded by Mikan.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
That bucket in no time at all. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Russell against Smith.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here is Russell after the Raptors pick up 2. Outside, KD. Pulls it up. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Smith outside. Passes it to Thompson. Inside, Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Raptors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And so Brand nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Embiid. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Toronto leading by 19 points. Bryant Brown outside. Back to Smith. Now the pass to Elliott. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hibbert. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Jazz trailed by 21. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Russell against Smith. And here's Russell. Poked away. One second left. That shot off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 8 points, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now.
And that's going to do it for
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Thompson is out there with Robertson. And there's Iguodala. Then it's Elton Brand. And it's Mikan in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Robertson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. The Jazz have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The free throw drops for Durant. And the Raptors with the ball. Robertson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops for Robertson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz trail by 20. And a minute played as the second half gets going. They double team KD. Here's Archibald. Rejected by Robertson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Bing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson in the posts. It's good on the putback. Mikan's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mike puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
Durant down low. He's covered by Iguodala. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, this is the thing about Klay Thompson. He's going to give you a little bit of everything. Right there, off the dribble drive. Go ahead, Klay.
Here's Durant. Bank shot, no good. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Embiid with the steal. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Archibald. Banked in off the glass. Archibald's got 8 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Robertson drives in. Micah powered down with both hands.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the Jazz call time here. Oscar Robertson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Archibald passes to Drummond. Here's Archibald. He's got 8. A deep 3 from Durant. No good with the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to Robertson. And there's another turnover by the Raptors. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Now here's Durant. 20 points for him. He dishes it to Embiid. Here's Archibald, covered by Robertson. Drummond trying to get himself free. Archibald can't hit.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really, nobody's had a bigger impact on the NBA than George Mike, and he continues to set the standard for post play. I mean, scoring, defending. Mike improves how an elite big man can change the game.
And the first one drops. Johnson, he's checked in for the Raptors. And Utah also making a switch. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Embiid. And he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Archibald passes to Drummond. Down low. Here's Tatum. And that one hits back iron. And the Raptors with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Back to Robertson. Throws it up high.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Tips it, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Robertson. Iguodala outside. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Jazz. Fires, high post. It's good. KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Archibald. He's got 8. Pass to Durant from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. KD's got 25 points.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Robertson passes to Johnson. The dish to Thompson. Back to Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Archibald. Outside Durant from deep. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Robertson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He hits both from the stripe. Utah has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Kicks to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Inside, Drummond. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's Bing. Drummond trying to get himself free. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Chenier. Chalk up 2 there. Chenier's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, KD. Nailed from 3-point land.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Johnson. 13 feet away. Chenier's shot is off. Utah's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And there's the pass to Bing. Here's Archibald. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Icon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Durant with the steal. Here's Archibald, covered by Robertson. Here's Tatum. That shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. Toronto's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. A shot by Johnson, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Durant with it. 28 points for him. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Free throw good, Drummond. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. That one misses. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Smith up top. He's guarded by McLaughlin. Chenier, the pass to Hibbert. He gets that one. Hibbert's got his third basket of the night right there.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Drummond. Here is McLaughlin. He feeds it to Bagley. Shoots. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Bagley's got 6.
And he's just an attacking player, a guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Smith, the pass to Chenier. Top of the key jumper, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Stojakovic. Rebounded by Elliott. The Raptors' shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Passes to Hibbert. Over Stojakovic. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist from Sean Elliott. Hibbert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gordon against Russell. Here's Stojakovic. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a nice pass from D'Angelo Russell. And to me, this is what you want to see. Him growing and growing as a playmaker.
Here's Smith. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
Russell passes to Bagley. Back to Russell. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Elliott. Stolen by Stojakovic. Only one man back on D. Russell with a wide open look. And Utah another 3.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
There's the pass to Hibbert. Now here is Smith. Back to Hibbert. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Hibbert's got 10 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Drummond. Here is McLaughlin. He kicks it to Russell. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Roy Hibbert picks one up. The Jazz have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Drummond. And the Jazz making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And both free throws good for Drummond. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Smith against Russell. Smith outside. Hibbert kicks to Smith. And the 3 off target. Now Stojakovic. He's got 7. Here's Drummond. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's Toronto holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Raptors shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. You've got Russell, also McLaughlin out there, Joel Embiid out there with Stojakovic, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the power forward. Moore with the bucket.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Moore against Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
Brown outside. Passes it to Brand. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Embiid. And here's Stojakovic. Pass to McLaughlin. Goes back up with 1 on the clock. It's stolen by Smith. To the middle. Here's Moore. Misses in close. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Smith inside. Moore. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Brown outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Russell looking around. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Moore passes to Brand, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line for your Raptors, Elton Brand. At the line for 2.
Shot.
And he makes the first. Kerr's checked in for Utah. Both good from the line that time. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The pass to Embiid. Over Hibbert, and Hibbert with the block. But he gets it back. Here's Embiid. Abdur Rahim. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Here's Smith. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Kerr. Rebound by Smith. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Moore. Dishes it to Hibbert. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Brand. Smith outside. Moore in the corner. Utah with the rebound. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Moore outside. Passes it to Smith. The feed to Hibbert. And he banks in the layup.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now, here's Kerr. Pass to Embiid, and stolen by Hibbert. Brown outside. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Johnson, he's checked in for Elton Brand. And a switcher also for Utah. J.J. Redick's checked in for Stojakovic. Kerr dishes to Redick. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That's a 2 from Smith. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Moore against Kerr. Embiid kicks to Redick. Here's Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Kerr. The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Moore left side. Johnson inside. Defended by Kerr. Offensive rebound. And it's in there.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Kerr with it. He dishes it to Redick. Down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the Raptors making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Utah. Tatum comes in for McLaughlin. Moore against Kerr. Here's Hibbert. And the shot is long. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Brown, the pass to Moore. Kicks it to Gordon. Back to Moore. It's stolen by Kerr. In the corner. Tatum with it. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Johnson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And here's Kerr. To the inside. Bagley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Outside Gordon. And there's the pass to Hibbert. Toronto working the ball around now. Johnson down low. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Elliott's checked in for Roy Hibbert.
First personal foul, team second.
Jazz have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Kerr dishes to Tatum. Knocked loose. Elliott against Redick. Here's Abdul Rahim. He can't get it to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. From deep, Moore. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Tatum. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Gordon. Now Johnson. Defended by Kerr. The Raptors need to get a shot on. Shot clock at 3. Elliott the bucket.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
Here is Kerr. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The shot by Redick, no good.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Passes it to Elliott. Back to Moore. Gordon against Bagley. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Great D that time from Tatum. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Utah. And Redick kicks to Kerr. The dish to Tatum. That's good on the jump shot. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
With good defense on you, you've got to stay locked to the rim. Jason Tatum does just that.
Brown with it. Back to Moore. Tatum with it. Picked up by Brown. And the basket by Tatum.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
On the wing, Brown. Shoots over Redick. And again, Toronto no luck.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Kerr, the pass to Redick. Lets it fly. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Outside Tatum. To the wing on the left. Second chance shot, and it's Bagley getting it to go.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's more. And just miss after miss right now. Redick for 3. Larry Johnson grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Elliott. Connects from three-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.